Johnny Brown steps in, gives a little information to the guys. Everybody says they're ready, and the toss in the air goes to Russelville as McMurray's got it. He gets it over to Naylor, and that is Micah Naylor. Bradshaw with it, drives, gives it back to Naylor. He drives in, shots up, no good. Rebound knocked around, and Thomas comes out with it. Gives it to Lovin. Taven across the line, drives all the way down, lays up and in. He left them all standing, Steve.
Yes, he did.
All right, McMurray with it. Shots up, no good. And Taven couldn't quite get the handle on it. It went out of bounds, and so Russelville will put it in play underneath the basket on the baseline. And then it comes to Keys, out front to Naylor. McMurray with it, drives, puts a shot up short, no good, and Lovin came down with it, and Keys was all over his back, and Wildcat fans already on him.
That's
but anyway, the
student body.
Yeah, and they're in full flavor tonight, I tell you. All right, Radcliffe across the line, gives it out to Payne. Payne looks at Dokes, doesn't give it to him though. Goes to the right side, gives it to Dakota. Dakota got Bradshaw guarding him and gives it to Radcliffe, drives in underneath, and a blocking foul called.
That's a good call. He moved under him after he was in the air.
Sure, he was in the air. Foul called Jalen McMurray, his first, and it will be ball out of bounds. They called it before the charge block foul, Steve.
Yep.
All right, and it comes to Radcliffe. Down in the corner, Wells didn't get it to Dokes. Inside to Lovin. Taven turns, spins, puts a shot up. Good, and a foul.
Well, again, he's just so quick and can get so high.
And McMurray got his second foul, and we played a minute and a half. And Lovin with his second basket, he'll go to the free throw line.
McMurray is not a man that they want on the bench, I will tell you.
I guarantee you. And that sends Kemp into the line up. And Taven in the air, got the free throw, and the Wildcats are up 5-0. Out front, Naylor with it. That's Jacob Naylor. Dribbling, drives in, turns, spins, puts a shot up, good.
Naylor.
5-2. Underneath to Thomas. Turns, spins, puts a shot up, no good.
Fouls on number 0, Dalen Payne. His first.
Payne picks up a foul, his first, team first. And into Micah Naylor. Gives it to Bradshaw. Bradshaw tries to go around, and shots blocked, partially blocked, and down with it comes Thomas. Gives it up to Radcliffe, to Payne. Payne drives in, lays it up and in.
Nice move.
Boy, it was. Down the floor in a hurry. Naylor across the line. He dribbles, gives it to Jacob Naylor. He drives. Ball on the floor, picked up by Lovin. Ball on the floor, knocked loose. Naylor's got it. Drives in, shots up, bounces, no good. Rebound by Thomas, and that will be another jump ball, and it will go to Russelville. Battle under the boards, isn't it, Steve?
I'm telling you, I thought the girls were rough. This is...
Oh, man, I tell you. Inbounds it comes to Bradshaw. Turns, puts a shot up. No good. Dokes with the rebound. Nobody under there but Dokes. To Payne. Stops. Dribbles. Pulls it back out to Lovin. Taven looks inside. Heads for the basket. Puts the shot up. Looked like he got fouled, and he did. And that foul on Bradshaw, his first. And team third.
7-2, 5:24 to go in the first as Taven goes to the free throw line for 2.
And puts it up. Got it. He'll be back for the second. 8-2, Wildcats with the lead. Has the basket and puts it in the air and got them both. 2, 4, 6, 7 points. 4-11. Wildcats up 9-2. Bradshaw out front with it. Wants the screen. And Bradshaw drives, puts the jump shot up, no good. Rebound, gets it, puts it up, rolls off, no good. Ball slapped loose, and it will go to Russelville. Bradshaw is a good player. I don't think I'm demeaning him, but so far Taven has given him all he wants. Naylor with it out front. He'll dribble, gives it across the court to Kemp. Long three-pointer up, air ball off of Russelville, and it will go to the Wildcats.
Good defense by our Wildcats early on. 4:48 to go, 9-2 Wildcats.
Radcliffe will bring it across the line. Heads for the basket, pulls it back out, down in the corner to Thomas. Three-pointer up, no good. Rebound by Keys. Bradshaw all the way down, drives late, shot blocked. They called a foul on Dakota Thomas. Crowd booing him.
I sure didn't see that foul.
I didn't see it either, but I saw the shot was blocked. And Bradshaw puts it up, no good. And checking in for Wildcats, Ollie Utsi and Josiah Roby. Dakota takes a break and Payne takes a break. Bradshaw back at the line, puts it up, got it. His first point, and it's a 9-3 ball game. Radcliffe out to Roby. Roby to Dokes. Dokes to Utsi. Drives and carried the ball. And he did it.
Yep.
Nearly halfway through this first quarter, Wildcats up 9-3. Naylor with it. Jacob will bring it across the timeline. Gets it on the left side to Bradshaw. Bradshaw tries to move, can't. And threw it away.
I tell you what, everybody's working hard. Phil Todd's working hard down there. All the coaches on the Franklin bench are working hard.
Big game. All right. Josiah across the timeline. Gives it to Dokes on the left side. Naylor out on him. Gets it to Loving. Taven sends everybody down. Backs it out. Bradshaw on him. Drives right down the middle. Puts it up, no good. Tips it, no good. Tips out again. Gets his own rebound. And a jump ball.
Coach D hadn't quite gotten them doing what he wants them to do yet. I don't know if they're not understanding what he said or just not doing it yet.
All right, Josiah Roby with it down in the corner. We'll bring it out to Radcliffe. Trey drives, gives it to Dokes out front. Long three-pointer up and bounces. No! Ollie Utsi on the rebound, slammed it down. Whoa, wow, 11-3, Wildcats with the lead. Naylor with it. He gives it over to Kemp. Kemp drives, shots up and threw it up, no good. Utsi with the rebound. Down to Dokes, drives, lays it up. That's good. Carlisso Dokes with the basket. Timeout by Russelville. The Wildcats up 11-5. No, that's not right. 3. Scoreboard.
My.
All right, it will be Kemp to bring it in. He gives it to Naylor. And Michael will bring it across the line to his brother on the right side. Back out front to Kemp. Kemp underneath. Almost threw it away to Keys. Brings it back out to Naylor. Naylor out near the timeline. They give it to Kemp. Kemp loses it. They go after it in the corner. And it looks like
Checking in the Panthers, number 23, Jalen McMurray.
Russelville will get the ball as McMurray checks back in with 2 fouls. And they give it to Bradshaw, and it's a jump ball. And that one will go to the Wildcats. They threw it into Bradshaw, and Taven just came in and took it away. No, they give it to Russelville.
Yeah.
Okay.
Coach Clark's down on the far end of the Franklin bench leading cheers, James.
Why, sure. All right, Bradshaw will stand out to pass it in. And lost the ball out of bounds. It'll go to the Wildcats.
Good defense.
Oh, yeah. Loving into Dokes. I'm sorry, that's Roby. And
Yep.
but now to Radcliffe across the timeline. Wildcats up by 10. Radcliffe all the way down. Lays it up and in. Trey Radcliffe on the drive. And 5 Wildcats have scored. And it's 15-3. Naylor with it. Drives underneath, throws it back up over his head. No good. And Utsi with the rebound. Gives it to Lovin. Taven will bring it across the line. Drives all the way down, puts a jumper up, no good. Rebound tip, no good. Radcliffe brings it out to Taven. Lovin will dribble it out. They double team him. He just gives it to Radcliffe, and the foul's called.
And McMurray just picked up his 3rd.
Jalen McMurray. His 3rd.
Well,
And he better be careful.
he's about to get a technical, but Naylor will check back in. 15-3, Wildcats with the lead with 1:50 left in the first quarter. In the backcourt to Ragland. Radcliffe, Trey with it, drives down the middle, gives it to Roby. Roby looking, gives it underneath to Utsi, knocked out loose, and Lovin picks it up. Bradshaw out on him. And Taven drives, gives it to Dokes. Dokes fakes, pitches it back out to Roby. Roby drives out to Radcliffe, a 3 on the way. Got it! Trey Radcliffe with the 3. 18-3, Wildcats with the lead and 1:20 left in the first quarter. Bash to check in, Payne to check in. Out to Naylor, back to the other Naylor, down in the corner. Sides to get double team down there. And Naylor stepped out of bounds. Good pressure by the Wildcats as Payne and Bass will check in. Lovin will take a break. Radcliffe will take a break. Wildcats up 18-3. Wow.
People on the far side in the gym, James, are just shaking their heads. When Trey hit that, I looked over there. I bet there were 25 heads just shaking.
Minute left in the first quarter. Utsi with it. He'll bring the ball across the timeline. Bradshaw guarding him now. Gives it to Roby. And up to Utsi. Missed the slam dunk, but Bass with the rebound and threw it away. Intended it for Dokes.
51 seconds left, 18-3.
And Bradshaw inbounds it to Jacob Naylor. Gives it back to Bradshaw. Bradshaw puts a jumper up and bounces, hits the support, and he'll go to the Wildcats. Lovin will check in, and Utsi checks out. Gets the hand from everybody. And inbounds it comes to Payne. He'll give it back to Dokes. And Dokes will bring it across the line. 34 seconds left to Payne. Payne into Bass. Bass to Lovin. Bradshaw on him. Lovin still dribbling with it. No count. Bradshaw not getting close enough to him. goes to the left. No count at 12 seconds, and Taven with 8 seconds left heads for the basket underneath, and oh, he got hammered. And a jump ball call.
Jump ball.
4.8 seconds, and the Wildcats will put it in play, and we wait for it to come in and knock loose again, and Dokes throws one up and no good. And we go to the end of the first quarter. Wildcats up 18-3. We'll be back. You're listening to Wildcat Country Sports. To pass it in for Russelville to start the second quarter. And the four of the starters and Bass on the floor for the Wildcats. Dokes is getting his break right now. Naylor out front on the right side to Jacob Naylor. And good pressure. Ball thrown away. Radcliffe with it all the way down. Puts the shot up and he's fouled. That foul is on Keys, his first, and the team fifth, and Radcliffe to the free throw line. He's got 5 points. He has the basket in there and good. And back for the second foul. Everybody backs off the free throw line, and for the Wildcats, puts the second one up, and he got that one also.
Doesn't matter.
Shows a lot of confidence in the shooter, doesn't it?
It does.
All right, Micah Naylor, 20-3 the score. They dribbled it in the middle, and the Wildcats just cut him off. Shots up and bounces no good, and down with it comes Payne. Loving all the way down, drives in the middle, up and good. No basket. Oh, no.
That's not a walk.
No. That's not a travel. Sorry about that. And Bradshaw just throws it away. All over Noah D. Spencer was all over him. They give the ball to Payne, and he's called for the travel.
Now, that I think might have been a walk, honestly.
Yeah. All right, Naylor gets it into Naylor, and he'll bring it up. Micah with it. Heads for the basket, throws it back out, and that's a walk. As Mason
James turned on 9 minutes and scored 3 points in 9 minutes.
Bet that hasn't happened in a long time. All right, Radcliffe across the timeline. He drives down the middle, puts it back over his head, no good. Rebound, goes up, no good. Radcliffe with the rebound again. Kinsu got the first rebound. Bass got the rebound. Naylor drives down, stops, puts up a long shot, no good. And a rebound taken down by Thomas to Radcliffe. Radcliffe across the timeline. Heads for the basket in the corner to Payne. Payne drives, gives it out to Thomas. Drives down, puts it up. Good! Dakota Thomas. 6th Wildcat to score. Mason with it. They go in the middle of Bradshaw. Puts it up, bounces, no good. Thomas high in the air for that rebound. Gives it to Levin. Taven drives down the middle, gives it to Thomas. Gives it back to Levin. Right wing, he'll go to Radcliffe on the left side now. Back to Thomas. Looks at a three, doesn't take it. Drives for the basket, gives it back out to Payne. Down to Thomas, fires a three up. Got it! Dakota Thomas with a three. Wildcats up 25-3 with 5:34 left in the second quarter of play. It's a full timeout. We'll be right back. You're listening to Wildcat Country Sports. Just one.
Okay.
Hey, I'm for him and I'm shocked.
Wow.
They're not but 15 points from a running clock.
Wouldn't that be something we put a running clock on them?
I don't know if that'd be the best thing for us for the future.
Well, I think these guys are mature enough. They don't care.
3, 2, 1.
Well, 5:34 left in the second quarter, and the Wildcats are up 25-3. And Jacob Naylor and Micah Naylor bring it across the line. They go inside. Shots blocked and a foul called on somebody. Dakota Thomas. Dakota picks up his second. Bradshaw goes to the free throw line. Shooting a couple, and the first one's good.
I didn't even see Dakota over there. I thought that was Jordan Bass and Dalen. Obviously, I was wrong.
Well, I'm not sure. D. Ragland checks into the game for the first time. Free throw rolls good. 3 points for Bradshaw into Radcliffe. Radcliffe in the backcourt. Naylor on him, and Radcliffe brings it across the line to Utsi. Utsi drives underneath, and a foul called underneath. Sean Keys picks up the foul. That is his second. Team 6. Then it comes to Ragland. And ball knocked out of bounds, and it'll go to Russelville. Jacob Naylor into Micah Naylor, and he'll bring it across the line. And give it to Keys underneath to Naylor. Ball on the floor, and he stepped out of bounds, and the ball goes to the Wildcats. Got Naylor on the baseline there, and he couldn't do anything with it. And then it comes to Payne, who saved the day, and Payne just brings it up the floor. Drives all the way in, gives it to Utsi, and he missed a shot. Bradshaw with it. Passes over to Naylor, fires a long three-pointer up, bounces no good. Radcliffe with the rebound. Wildcats to Utsi, lays it up and in. Ollie Utsi with his fourth point. 27-5. 18-point lead, the biggest for the Wildcats. They give it out to Keys. Keys bounces the ball. Drives in, puts a jumper up, bounces no good, tipped no good, tipped again no good, and run down in the corner by Naylor. He drives, and Utsi takes it away. Levin with it. And a foul call from the back, and that one will be on Mason.
Nice sportsmanship by those two Russelville players. Both of them went over to pick him up. That was...
yeah, well, after they knocked him down.
Mason and Naylor. Well, but a lot of times we've seen guys, South Warren,
that's a cover-up.
Greenwood, just look at him when he's laying there on the floor.
Well, yeah, you're right. I'm just kidding.
I know.
Taven at the free throw line for 1 in the bonus. Has the basket in there. Got it.
23-point lead.
8.
Even Frankie Williams knucked him just then.
And the free throw in the air. Got that one. 5 for 5 at the free throw line with Taven Lovin for Taven Lovin. 29-5. She drives in and turned it over.
I wish I had $1 for everybody in this room that would honestly admit that they never expected anything like this.
You'd have enough money to take a vacation. Radcliffe comes out and Roby comes in. You know, that time the Wildcats didn't have anybody doing anything, and they just let him run out of bounds with it. Back to Lovin, Taven with it, and Bradshaw will back way away from him. Taven drives, stops, puts a jump shot up, got it. 31-5. Shots up and good by Mason, and that, my friend, is their first field goal that comes at 3:31 of the second quarter. Utsi with it, gives it out to Lovin. Bradshaw on him, but he's at an arm length. Lovin with a three-pointer this time, bounces no good. Run down by Ragland in the corner. Roby drives. And a foul called, and Roby will go to the free throw line.
Fouls on number 2, Hunter Armstead. His first.
Hunter Armstead, who checked into the ball game, picks up his foul, and Josiah goes to the free throw line.
And I was just thinking what Coach D just hollered out there. We didn't get back like we'd been getting back to allow that field goal. That field goal should have never happened.
Free throw no good. Bradshaw drives all the way down, puts a jumper up, in and out, no good. Rebound by Utsi. Down to Roby. Josiah drives, lays it up, and the ball sticks. Bass knocks it down, but the ball will go to the Wildcats on the jump ball. 31-7, the lead for the Wildcats. 3 minutes left in the quarter. And checking in, number
31,
Corey Dallin, and I think that's everybody that has played now for Russelville. He had several guys that were on the roster but weren't in the scorebook. And to Utsi, puts a shot up, bounces, good. Ollie Utsi with his 6th point. 33-7, 2:52 left. Mason drives, shots up and blocked by Utsi. Ragland with it. All the way down, goes around everybody, lays it up and in. D. Ragland with the basket. 35-7, 28-point lead. Bradshaw, shots up, no good, rebound. And he walked with it. Dokes will check back in. And Payne will check in.
Also checking in for the Wildcats, number 0, Peyton.
28-point lead for the Wildcats.
Taven out. Roby, Ragland, Dokes, Bass, and Payne for the Wildcats. 2:19 left. Over to Dokes. Back out to Roby. He'll hold the ball. And over to Dokes. Back to Roby. 35-7. And Dokes will drive. Pulls it back out. Underneath the Bass. And ball stolen by Bradshaw. Drives all the way down, lays it up. And a blocking foul called. Bradshaw gets his first basket of the night.
Foul on number 12, B. Ragland.
Ragland with the foul.
Checking in for the Panthers, number 11, Jake Naylor, number 12.
And Thomas back in along with Radcliffe. Bass will check out. 35-9, Wildcats with the lead. Free throws up, and he got it. Into Payne, back to Radcliffe with the minute 48 left. Trey drives right down the middle, lays it up, no good. Rebound by Bradshaw. Bradshaw stops behind the 3 line, down in the corner with it. Drives, puts a shot up, shot blocked from the back, but a foul on Radcliffe. Trey picks up his first.
Fouls on number 1, Trey Radcliffe is first. Team's 5th.
And at the free throw line is Kemp. No good. Be back for his second one.
3, Taven Lovin.
35-10, 132 to go in the half.
25-point lead. And free throws up, and he got that one. It's not the biggest lead. The biggest lead was 27, right?
Yeah.
Dokes across the timeline, drives, gives it over to Radcliffe. Radcliffe inside, nothing there. Pass it to him and out of bounds. Minute 17 left in the first half here. Wildcats up 35-11. And in deep it comes to Radcliffe. Back to Dokes. Looks at the 3, doesn't take it. Drives right down the middle, puts a shot up and in. Carlisso Dokes with his 4th point. 37-11. He walked.
Now that was a walk. That was the walk.
That's a walk. Bradshaw gets his second basket. Radcliffe across the timeline. Lovin picks something up off the floor so he won't fall on it. Trey with it. Out to Dokes. Dokes drives right down the middle, lays it up and in. Well, they backed off of him so he won't shoot the 3, and Bradshaw with it. Shots up and no good. Rebound by Radcliffe. Trey with it in the backcourt. Gives it over to Lovin, and there's a foul. That foul is on Kemp, his first, and Taven goes to the free throw line to shoot one in the bonus.
Checking for Wildcats, number 4, Josiah Roby.
Roby checks in, and Dokes checks out. Taven at the line.
Thomas checked out. Here's Dokes.
Yeah, I'm sorry. Dokes is still in there. Dokes, Radcliffe, Lovin, Roby, and shots good by Taven and Payne. Couldn't see for the official. And in the air, got it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 out of 7 from the line. 17 seconds left in the first quarter. 41-13. 28-point lead. They cut him off down in the corner. Shots up and blocked. Rebound by Payne with 3 seconds left, and he's fouled. And Kemp gets his second, and with 2 seconds left, the Wildcats will go to the free throw line for 2 free throws, and it will be Dalen Payne at the line.
And I'm telling you, pure hustle and grit got that foul. Dalen fighting for the rebound, and they were all over him.
And free throw up, bounces no good.
He just kind of looked up and tossed that one up there. That's what Coach Cody's telling me.
Yep.
Well.
And Bradshaw with it, fires one up from way back, and it's an air ball, and the Wildcats go to the dressing room leading it at the half, 41 to 5 minutes, and he's got 3 fouls. All right, into Naylor. Naylor drives for the basket, passes underneath, shots up and good. by Keys, his first basket of the night. Radcliffe across the line. Backs it out, still dribbling. Goes to Payne. Payne drives, stops, pulls it out to Radcliffe, gives it to Dokes. They're out on Dokes. He'll drive to the top of the circle, stops, gives it to Dakota, gives it over to Trey. Radcliffe, jump shot up from the side, no good. Rebound by Bradshaw. Bradshaw down the floor.
That's a walk.
Now that's a walk. Bradshaw puts it up and in, and he traveled, but no call. And Trey with a sore ankle. And he's going to take a break.
Franklin Simpson calls
30-second timeout, and Roby will check back in. And in the backcourt it comes to Loving. Bradshaw on him. I'll be glad when everybody gets seated. To Dokes. Dokes to Roby. Roby drives. Gives it back to Dokes. Dokes gets double teamed over to Roby. Josiah drives. Gives it in the corner to Thomas. To Dokes. Dokes drives. Gives it to Payne. Pretty nice weave going there. Payne with it. Turns, spins, puts a shot up, and no good. Rebound by Keys. Keys gets it up, and they threw the ball to me.
And you know, nice job.
Nice see
job.
those quick hands?
Yes, sir.
Oh, all right. All right, Carlisso standing out to pass it in, and into Payne. Gives it over to Lovin. Bradshaw on him. Taven still dribbling with it, gives it to Roby. Roby will take the dribble, gives it out to Lovin. Gets around, drives in, lays it up, rolls no good, gets his rebound up and in. $15 points for Lovin. Shots blocked, but a foul. Called a foul on Taven. Going to the free throw line is McMurray. He puts it up. Got it. Second free throws up, no good. And Dakota Thomas with the rebound gives it to Lovin. And Lovin will bring it up the floor. Drives right around Bradshaw, puts it up, and called a second foul on Taven. I don't know what's with him right now. All right. Naylor with it. He drives, gives it to McMurray. A long three-pointer up, no good. A rebound by Thomas. Gives it over to Dokes. Dokes will bring it up the floor. Drives, dribbles behind his back, turns, spins, brings it back out front to Josiah. Roby with it. He'll back it out. And into Lovin. Taven will turn, spins, heads for the basket, puts a jumper up, good. 45-18 Wildcats. Naylor drives. Back out a shot from the side, good by Keys. His first basket. Dokes with it. Drives all the way in the basket, puts it up, it's good.
Nope, charging.
Another charging foul.
That one is closer to a charging foul than the other one was.
And Noakes with the foul. His first. Utsi will check in.
Checking the Wildcats, number 11, Ollie Utsi.
45-21. Wildcats with the lead, and we're nearly halfway through the quarter here. Naylor with it. He gets it over to McMurray. They go underneath to Bradshaw. Puts it back up over his head. Foul called on Utsi. And Bradshaw goes to the free throw line. Free throws up, no good.
Checking in for the Wildcats, number 1, Trey Radcliffe.
Second free throw in the air, and that one rolled off too, and Lovin with the rebound. Taven will bring it across the line. Bradshaw on him, passes to Radcliffe back in the ball game. I didn't see him check in. Lovin out front, gives it to Radcliffe. Heads for the basket, and knocked loose by Roby. Roby heads for the basket, puts it up, no good. And knocked out of bounds by Russelville, so the Wildcats will put it in play on the baseline. 4:20 left in the third quarter. And into Lovin. Taven turns, fake, shoot. Traveling call.
They like that call tonight.
Yeah, well, Coach said that one happened, so I'll believe D. All right, Naylor with it out front. Drives for the basket, passes back out. Mitchell puts a shot up, in and out, no good. A rebound. And another foul on the Wildcats. Foul on Utsi, his second. Inbounds it comes to Key.
It's a walk.
Ball stolen on the inbounds pass, up and in by Bradshaw. Full court pressure and into Utsi. Utsi loses the ball. Lovin picks it up and everybody backs up. Taven drives for the basket, off the glass, no good. A rebound tip. Taven gets it, puts it up, good.
Did that with his left hand.
Yep. And a full timeout called by whom? Franklin Simpson. We'll be right back. 47. The Naylor guys to bring it across the line. That's Micah with it. Drives in, passes it back out. He walked and shots up, no good, but a foul. Trey Radcliffe picks up a foul on the floor. Inbounds it comes to Keys. Drives, puts a shot up, no good, but a charging foul.
Good job, Joe.
Number 30, Sean Keys, his third.
Keys picks up his third, and so the Wildcats now will bring it to the length of the floor as Lovin stands out to pass it in on the baseline. And into Roby, back to Lovin. And everybody backs down the floor, and Bradshaw backs down even more. Taven gives it up to Utsi. Drive! Wow! Ali Utsi with another slam dunk. He just went around everybody. Shots up, no good. Bradshaw with it. Shots blocked. But they call a foul. And Taven picks up his third.
His third. Team 7.
Bradshaw at the free throw line to shoot a couple here in the air, and no good. Or shoot one in the bonus, I guess. Lovin with it. Turns, spins, drives, puts it up, no good, but a foul, and he'll go to the free throw line.
I'm going to tell you, Ollie cut across the lane and slammed that thing from, I don't know, 6 feet away from the basket.
I guess. Taven at the free throw line to shoot a couple here in the air. Got it.
Checking with the Panthers, number 3, Elijah Kemp.
That's 20 points for Taven. And second free throw rims out. And Keys with it. And out of bounds, and Payne will check in, and Taven will check out. Ball is out of bounds, and Russelville will put it in. Naylor with it. And Bradshaw drives, passes underneath, shots up and in by Kemp, his first field goal of the night. 2:29 left in the quarter, 50-29. We're in the third quarter. Radcliffe drives, gives it out to Utsi. Utsi gives it up to Radcliffe. Behind his back to Roby. Drives, puts it up, and a foul. The Wildcats rush over to pick up Josiah.
I think at the basketball banquet we ought to give an award for the most time spent on the floor. That would go to Josiah without any problem.
Roby at the free throw line has not scored. Now he has.
Checking in with Wildcats, number 20, Dakota Thomas.
Josiah back for his second free throw. No good. Rebound taken by Bradshaw. Down the floor and shots up. No good. Rebound taken away by Radcliffe. On the run all the way down. Back over his head. Good. Whoa. How about that one? Shots up. No good. Rebound by Thomas. I thought he got fouled, blocked the shot anyway. Shots up and blocked again. And Dokes picks up the foul, his second.
We have shot a basketball in every odd way that you can shoot one tonight.
Isn't that the truth? Free throws up and good by Kemp. 53-30. Free throws up, rolls no good. Rebound chased down by Radcliffe. And the foul's going to be called on Kemp, and that'll be his third.
Foul on number 3, Elijah Kemp. Checking for the Panthers, number 10, Deshaun Mason.
And Dokes. Oh, what a pass, what a pass. An assist by Dokes, and Radcliffe with the basket. Radcliffe with the foul, his third.
Radcliffe, his third, team's ninth.
Slow getting to the point.
Free throw's good by Bradshaw. And Radcliffe drives down the middle, passes it to Roby, and a foul call.
It's 4 on McMurray.
That'll be 4 on him. Nope. Called it on somebody else. Called it on Kemp, his 4th. And Josiah goes back to the free throw line where he is 1 out of 4. And shoot some free throws there, Josiah.
Taking up the Panthers, number 12, Devin Quarles.
Quarles checks into the game. Back at the line. And puts it up and got that one. To Bradshaw. Throws one up, good.
He's good. You're not going to keep him down the whole game.
Well, no, but we don't have, you know, who in there guarding him right now. He's good, but we're better. Radcliffe gives it to Roby. Roby backs it out, gives it to Payne. Payne turns, spins, puts it up and in. Dallon with his 4th point. 58-35. Naylor with it. Will drive in, throws one up, and shots up, no good. And rebound by Dokes. He got fouled, no call. Got fouled again, no call. Josiah says, I'll bring it up the court. Drives for the basket all the way in, puts it up, no good. Rebound by Bradshaw. Shots up, good in the foul. And Payne with the foul, his second.
Number 0, David Payne, his second, team's 10th.
See, Bradshaw, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 11 points in this third quarter. And he'll be trying to make it an even dozen here. Eyes the basket, puts it up, got it. 26 seconds left in the third quarter, 58-38, 20-point lead for the Wildcats. Back to Roby and over to Radcliffe. Trey with it, back to Roby. Back to Radcliffe, back to Roby. Heads for the basket, gives it to Payne, back out to Radcliffe with 8 seconds left. Heads for the basket. And gives it over to Roby. Josiah backs it out. Shoot. And got fouled, but no call. 58-38. Shot no good, and we will go to the 4th and final quarter. The Wildcats with a 20-point lead, 58-30. Wildcats put it in play to begin the 4th and final quarter. Roby over to Radcliffe, back to Roby. Heads for the basket, stops, gives it over to Dokes. 3-pointer up, no good. A rebound by McMurray. Drives all the way down. Turns, spins, threw up a wild shot, and that one went in. He's been watching us, hasn't he?
Yeah, they had something to cheer about.
Yeah. Lead at 18 for the Wildcats over to Roby. To Radcliffe. He drives. Gives it to Dokes. Back to Roby. Roby drives and he travels. Josiah will check out and Lovin checks back in. Keys in and Naylor in and Naylor in for Russelville.
Number 30, Sean Keys.
McMurray with the ball. 18 points, the closest Russellville's been since the first quarter. And he pushed off, and Lovin steals the ball. Down the floor he goes, picked up by Thomas. Gives it back to Payne. To Lovin. Taven turns, spins, fakes, puts it up, no good. Rebound, Bradshaw on the run. Drives all the way down, puts it up, and the foul. And Payne gets the foul. That's his third. Bradshaw back to the free throw line. Free throws up, got it. Ollie checks in, Ollie Utsi, and Payne will check out. Bradshaw back at the free throw line. And puts it up short, rebound Lovin. Taven to Radcliffe, he'll bring it across the line, and ball knocked loose. And shots up, no good. Oh, come on.
Foul on number 3, Taven Lovin, his fourth.
Bradshaw back at the free throw line. Puts it up. Good.
Taking the Wildcats number 12, D. Ragland.
And up again. Got them both. Living at the line. Yep. He is. 58-43 Wildcats. 6:30 left in the game. To Ragland, who checked in the ball game. And over to Utsi. Ball stolen down the floor, up and shots. No good.
Foul on number 1, Trey Radcliffe, his fourth.
Radcliffe picks up his fourth. And to the free throw line is Mason. Shooting two.
This thing's getting a little tighter than I like when we were having so much fun early.
15-point lead for the Wildcats, but it's been as much as 28. Mason at the free throw line. And in there, no good.
Checking in for the Wildcats, number 4, Josiah.
Roby in and Taven comes out. And free throws no good. Rebound by Ragland. Said somebody was in the lane too quick. I didn't see it. Don't matter. Got the second one. Inbounds Roby to Ragland. Over to Dokes. Back to Ragland, back to Dokes. And to Josiah.
That's a foul.
And timeout called by the Wildcats. They're going to give it.
Franklin Simpson calls a 30-second timeout.
30-second time. Roby in the backcourt to Radcliffe. Over to Dokes. Dokes heads for the basket. Back out front to Radcliffe. There's a push-off. And to Roby. Back behind his pass to Dokes out to Radcliffe. And he grabs him again, no call. Roby with it. Into the corner to Thomas. Three-pointer. Up and in! Dakota Thomas with the three. And Bradshaw throws a wild one up. No good. Dokes on the run with it. All the way down. Stop. Had to pass it back out. Bradshaw with it. Throws one up again. No good. Rebound by Thomas. And a jump ball that'll go to Russelville. 61-44 the score. Wildcats with the lead, 5:20 left. All right, Naylor throws it in deep to Keys. And they try to throw it inside. Can't get it. What ball stolen? Dokes up to Radcliffe. Radcliffe drives all the way down, stops, puts a jumper up, good. Trey Radcliffe. Shot up and bounces, no good. Thomas with the rebound. There's a foul.
His fifth and final foul. Checking in with the Wildcats, number receiver, Caitlin Payne.
Boy has a trouble with big games, don't he?
Yeah, he does. And the shame of that is he calls a bad call on this. He misses a call up here and calls a bad call down here.
Yep. All right, 63-44. Wildcats with the lead in 4 minutes and 40 seconds left. Naylor with it. Drives all the way around, throws it back over his head. Good.
Naylor!
His fourth point. Over to Roby. Josiah turns, spins, gives it out to Dokes. Three-pointer on the way. No good. Rebound by McMurray. Drives down, puts a jumper up, good. 63-48. Wildcats with the lead, 4 minutes left. Lovin will check back in. A 30-second. Lovin to pass it in. Gives it to Roby in the backcourt. Back to Lovin and up to Dokes. Over to Roby through his hands, out of bounds. Got to do better than that. That's not the official's fault.
That's just not concentrating or looking away.
Yeah. And I just threw it too high. All right, Naylor with it. and gives it out front to McMurray. Shots up and rolls in good. 13-point lead for the Wildcats, 63-50, and 3 minutes and 50 seconds left. They give it back to Doak. And they're hammering him, aren't they, down in the corner to Utsi, and the foul called on number 10, and that'll be Mason v. Hiss. Still only. No, you've called them all on us. That's why. And
That's
into
a foul.
level. Sure is, underneath the Utsi, puts it up, no good, but he gets fouled. Foul called on Mason, and Utsi goes to the free throw line, and be a good chance for him to get in double figures here, Mr. Thurman.
He should have gotten 4 points for that dunk.
Well, he missed the front end of the.
30, Sean Keys.
Keys checks back in.
Frankie Williams and the official and McMurray have had a running conversation in this second half.
Yes, sir. Free throw up and short. Rebound tip. Payne comes out with it. Out rebounded 2 guys underneath there. And in the third area, 2. Travel called. Utsi checks out and Thomas checks back in. 3:17 left in the game. Naylor across the line. Gives it down in the corner to the other Naylor. And tried to make a fancy pass, loses it. Dokes all the way down, lays it up, no good. Lovin with the rebound, sticks it back up and in. Lead back to 15. McMurray with it. Puts up a shot, bounces, no good. Taven with the rebound. Drives down the middle, all the way down. Turns, spins, gives it back out to Dokes. And a foul called. Thank you. Finally, they caught Bradshaw with pushing Lovin, and Taven will go to the free throw line for a couple. No, it's actually one in the bonus, isn't it?
Yep.
And bounces out, no good.
Yeah, it was a 2 shot. He was shooting. No, he wasn't shooting.
No,
he pushed him down
shooting.
from out on the floor.
No, it wasn't 2 shots. It's not 2 shots. It was one in the bonus. But the ball wasn't theirs. Well, anyway, ball belongs to Russelville. Naylor with it. Gives it to Jacob Naylor. Back to Micah Naylor. Puts a 3 up. Got it. And 65-53. Wildcats with the lead. 2 minutes left in the game. They'll be glad when this one's over. To Roby. And that one's on McMurray, and that's his 4th.
Foul on 23, Jalen McMurray, his 4th, team's 9th.
Josiah Roby at the free throw line. Still arguing about the free throw thing here, and in and out and rolls off. Lost our concentration, really. We jumped out to such a buzz over and back.
Foul on number 0, David Payne, his 4th.
Cut it to 10 with these 2 free throws.
No good. Can't now.
Yep.
Oh, me. 2:09 left in the game. And free throws up, got that one.
Checking with the Panthers, number 10, Deshaun Mason.
And Lovin will inbounds it to Roby. Back to Taven. He gets it up to Dokes. And
wow.
still in the backcourt.
Good grief,
Got a
guys.
foul. And Taven puts it up and in. Gets the basket. He'll go to the free throw line.
He caught it on 3. There's no 3 on 30.
30.
Foul on number 30, Sean Keys. His 5th and final foul.
That's
Hey,
5.
that's 5, guys. That's 5.
So Keys will foul out with 4 points.
Taven can take it back to 14.
Yes, sir. Never be nice if he'd do that. And he does. 68-54, a minute and 50 seconds left in the game. Naylor drives, loses the ball, and foul called on Dokes. His third. And Naylor goes to the free throw line. Got it. Has the basket, puts it back up. That one's off, and Thomas with the rebound. Gives it to Lovin. He just leaves Bradshaw standing down the floor all the way down. Lays it up and in. Crosses the timeline. Turns, spins, throws one up, no good. Rebound to the Wildcats. Bradshaw got it, but he was out of bounds. To Dokes. Back to Lovin. Back to Dokes. And to Roby. Josiah. To Lovin. Turns, spins, puts it up, lays it up, no good. Gets his own rebound, puts it up and good, and a foul. And Bradshaw picks up his third. 72-55. Lovin at the line, in the air, got it. They'll lead a little bit more substantial now at 18.
With a minute 6.
Yep, 73-55. And inbounds comes McMurray with it. Out front to Naylor. Drives, loses it. Lovin with it all the way down. Slams it down. 20-point lead, 75-55. Throws the ball, stolen by Lovin. And down the floor to Roby. Thomas with it, turns, spins, gives it out to Roby. And he'll bring it back out with 35 seconds left. And gets pushed and shoved and knocked, drives in from the corner. Thomas with another 3. 9 points or 11 points rather for Dakota. Shots up, good. 78-57. Wildcats with 14 seconds left in the game. Gives it into Roby, and Josiah will bring it across the line. And brings it out.
I guess he just wanted to foul out. So that
I guess he
1.9 seconds left. We're just standing there with the ball, and he just comes up and hugs him.
I think you're having a little fun now. 78-57, Wildcats with the lead, and Roby will go to the free throw line for, I think he goes for 2 this time.
Yeah,
That's
we've
10
finally
foul.
gotten the double bonus.
And free throws up. To go in.
I guess it did. We cheered. We can't see anything now.
79, yeah, it did. Josiah back for the second one. Puts it up, no good. And shots up, no good. The Wildcats win it 79-57. And we will be back with the wrap-up for you.